Hey friends, this is Derek Bros with the Conscious Resistance Network, and today we're going to talk about Anarchapulco once again, unfortunately. But before we do that, I want to remind you guys to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com so you can get all of our latest content. Sign up for my email newsletter, which I send out every weekend. And of course, by staying glued to our website and our channel, you're not only going to get the latest news from around the world, but you're going to get insights into what's taking place and what you need to know, as well as solutions. You're going to be ahead of the game compared to following other channels. Let me just be clear about that. So I didn't want to make this video. I didn't want to make another video about Anarchapulco. You guys who follow my work have already seen the previous video I did. I did it the week after the same week after Anarchapulco ended. It's called My Thoughts on the Anarchapulco 2019 Drama. And that's my personal experience of dealing with Jeff Berwick and Jessica Kill and sharing my experience of just dealing with the organizers and what people behind the scenes have said. Now, I've been quiet since then because I don't want to just stoke the flames. I don't think it's really important anymore. I said what I had to say for the most part. Although I will say I'm kind of disappointed by some of the people that attended Anarchapulco, that spoke at Anarchapulco, and that privately told me of their problems, and now since then have been putting out videos saying that they had no issues at all and they are so thankful. Seems like some people want to make sure they get invited back, but that's another story for another day. The reason I'm talking about this is because if you saw just a moment ago I had two Anarchapulco videos. This one right here, Anarchapulco Indie Media Panel, this is a panel that I was on with Carrie Wedler, Dan Dix, G. Edward Griffin, and Josh Sigurdson about indie media. And this was recorded by a channel called Living Outside the Box, which is ran by a guy named Jeff, and he videotaped all the talks. Really, he videotaped a whole lot of the talks and was just posting them on his channel. His channel is not really big, it's small. It seemed to be growing because people were checking out his Anarchapulco videos, but by no means is he a huge channel. And I noticed on his channel that he had posted that first Anarchapulco, specifically I believe Jessica reached out to him. Jessica Kill, the woman I had all the issues with in my video, the woman who came from Hollywood, the woman who's been pictured with Democrats and at the White House, and that people have, I think, legitimate suspicions of, that she told him he needed to take down his videos of Ron Paul and David Icke because they had specific agreements, and that they were going to lose money that way. And really what it comes down to is that Anarchapulco, they're all about money and trying to make as much money as they can. They keep saying like, oh, you don't know what it's like to organize a festival or conference and things like that. But actually I do, and I've worked with a lot of different festivals and conferences, and everybody's got their own strategies. But this one here, they're definitely trying to do a big tent event, so they're spending money that probably doesn't need to be spent. And so they're trying to milk everything for what they can. And one of the ways they do that is by charging a couple $100, at least $100, I don't know what it's at now, to give people access to the live stream after Anarchapulco is over. Now, some of you may remember that Mark Passio, a friend of mine, was upset last year at Anarchapulco 2018 because he spoke and then he kept asking them for his video, but they wouldn't release it. And the reason they wouldn't release it is because, again, they like to hold on to it for months so they can charge people to make sure they have access to it. So Jessica Kill told Jeff that Jeff from Living Outside the Box, that I guess they were losing money, and they asked him to take down his David Icke and Ron Paul videos. And he communicated with them back and forth, and ultimately they took down his channel. And this is his video talking about it right here on his newest channel called Gasman Report. This is from March 22nd, 2019. You can see he only had about 17 subscribers on this new channel. He'd started to gain a few thousand subscribers on his Living Outside the Box. People were really interested in checking out his content and seeing what he was sharing from Anarchapulco. And again, this guy is just a regular dude. He shares, if you watch this video right here, Anarchapulco 2019 Life Unchained, where he goes into his whole details about why he went to Anarchapulco and how he got there and how he brought his wife, and just that he had a really great time. Just like everybody. Everybody says they had a really great time, but there were some things that weren't ran right, mainly on the management side. He complains about the poker game, saying that it was done really unprofessional, and even though he didn't ask for his money back, he did email Jessica to let her know about that, and she just brushed him off, as we've seen in emails. That just seems to be what she does. But Jeff Then woke up one day to get a notice that his channel had been taken down. Living Outside the Box had been taken down because of copyright strikes, and I'll show you that in just a second. First, I want to point out here, as he has, as many other people have noticed, is that these restrictions that they're sending to people to, like, hey, take down your videos. A lot of this restrictive behavior, controlling behavior that Jessica Kill exudes really goes against the manifesto that they put forward in the event. They had this whole manifesto listed. I'm not sure if it's going to play right now, where it says, "We will never impose our will on others. We will value self-reliance and strive to help others. We reject government-imposed patriotism," and things like that, right? So Jeff goes on here to describe how eventually his channel, his videos start getting taken down. And then he wakes up one day and his entire channel has been taken down, basically. So Jessica Kill issued copyright strikes, and unfortunately the video is not playing right now because he posted this video yesterday. You can see the date, March 22nd, 2019. I haven't refreshed it yet, but watch, when I open up his channel, when I go to open up his channel, look what's already happened. This account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations. So not only did they close down his original account, Outside the Box, and so he starts a new channel to put this video out detailing his experience. And at the very end, you can kind of see here in as I'm scrolling, for like the last, let's say, 10 minutes of this video, he has short clips of different speeches and people talking at Anarchapulco, but definitely not enough to warrant a copyright violation. And not to mention the hilarity, this sad aspect that somebody like Jessica Kill, who claims to have had an anarchist conversion, she's signing all her emails now, peace, love, and anarchy. And Jeff Berwick swears she's turned into an anarchist, and Luke Rakowski told me the same thing. And she issued copyright violations. Do you guys understand what copyright's about? Copyright is a government-enforced monopoly. You know, intellectual property, copyright, patents are bullshit, okay? Any real anarchist understands that at least as far as a state enforcement of that. Maybe you can have some other way to copyright your art, but at the end of the day, you can't own an idea. That's just how I feel. I think that's how most anarchists feel about this. And yeah, here we go. I finally got a little bit of the video. Look at this. This is every single video he posted. Jeff Berwick opens Anarchapulco 2019. Ron Paul, Anarchapulco 2019. Ben Swan, Anarchapulco. Mark Passio. Each of these videos were issued takedown orders. And if you look at this, contact info, Jessica. Takedown issued by Jessica at Anarchapulco. That is Jessica Kill, a supposed anarchist, issuing copyright takedown orders on somebody who paid to be at their festival, to be at their event. Look at this. The video is no longer available, but thankfully I saved a copy of this email. Let me show you guys. So this is not the email itself. Unfortunately, the video that was taken down, he did show his emails much like I did. So hopefully Jeff will put them up somewhere else. If not, I'm going to do an interview with him and we'll just show them on my channel. Hopefully Jessica doesn't try to take down my channel, but I might create a backup just in case. But look at this. It says, "Hi, Living Outside the Box. Due to multiple copyright strikes associated with the videos below, your YouTube account has been disabled." This was his original channel, taken down. Benny Wills, Larkin Rose, Jeff Berwick, Ron Paul, Johnny Dupree, Derek Bros, Max Egan. So he did videos of lots of these talks. Each of these was issued the takedown order. The calling for government privilege, for government interference and involvement was done by Jessica Kill. And now his new channel, Gasman Report, has already been taken down due to alleged copyright violations. The account has been terminated. Look at that. This is pretty crazy, guys. These alleged anarchists, Jeff Berwick and the people involved in Anarchapulco, and at the very least Jessica Kill. I guarantee you, Jeff Berwick can claim didn't know that Jessica Kill is doing this. I call bullshit, dude. You know, he's did all this apologizing, saying he's going to work on things. But dude, this is how they treat their customers. He tells me I don't know how to run things like a business. And again, I'm not taking it personally, but I'm just using his words. You say I don't know how to run things like a business. Dude, you don't know how to run things like a business. You're going after your own customers. And let's be clear, it was never posted anywhere in the program, any signs on the hotel that you could not film. And I guarantee you, Jeff of Gasman Report and Living Outside the Box is not the only person that filmed. So instead of them using this as promotional and saying, hey guys, if you want to see the high quality versions, visit our website and pay extra money, they go after just a regular dude with a small little YouTube channel, 17 subscribers, and now his channel is shut down. Gasman Report has been taken down. Living outside the box has been taken down. This is just an example, guys, of how these people operate. This is why, as I've said before, I will not support Anarchapulco in 2020 and beyond. I don't want to have anything to do with anything going on with Jeff Berwick. Dig into Jeff Berwick's history. Dig into Galt's Gulch. Dig into his Shemitah saying that the world is going to come to an end and he could save you guys all if you just invest in his products and things like that. Dig into who these people really are. I don't trust them, and I personally don't want to be involved with anything that they have going on. And I kind of question other activists and anarchists who continue to work with these people. Yes, Anarchapulco was a great event. Acapulco is a beautiful place. Lots of cool people to meet. But that has nothing to do with Jeff Berwick or Jessica Kill. In fact, they are part of the problem, not the solution. So how about we support other better events out there? Be Empowered, Anarchadelphia, Anarchazona. There's so many that are popping up, and I hear whispers of new events down in Mexico and elsewhere that are much better and not surrounded by controversy and people like Jeff Berwick and Jessica Kill. So take that into consideration, guys. And that's my 2 cents on it. Until next time, remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are free. Let's keep exposing the scumbags. Peace.